Hello and welcome to If I Was a Tree, written by Mudnakudu Chinnaswamy, a popular Kannada poet from Mudnakudu village in Chamarajanagar district of Karnataka. Poetry is his passion. He has a wide range of interests in culture, social work, and theatre. He represents Dalit voice. He has established a niche for himself through his metaphorical portrayal in a soft tone. His works have been translated into other Indian languages and have been widely published. This poem is a translation by Rowena Hill, an English poet. She was born in England in 1938 and has lived for 45 years in Venezuela. She has published 5 books of her own poetry in Spanish, as well as translations of South Indian poetry, including the work of the poet Mudnakudu Chinnaswamy. Now, a short summary. If I Was a Tree is satirical about inhuman practices of the caste system in India. Through this poem, the poet raises his voice against this evil system. He expresses his wish to be born as a tree in nature, instead of being born a human in a society where humans do discrimination based on one's caste. The poet, having undergone this experience himself, shows his hatred towards casteism. So, he wants to be a tree rather than a human, for in nature, every creature and everything that exists has its importance. Nature accepts a tree as it is. Being born as a tree, no bird would check his caste before building the nest. Similarly, the sunlight, cool breeze, raindrops, and Mother Earth would accept the tree. Even the holy cow wouldn't check the caste of the tree, nor do gods that shelter inside her. The poet hopes that even when the tree is cut into pieces of dry wood, it would burn in the holy fire, making itself pure, or it would be used as a bier to carry the dead body. Thus, being born as a tree, the poet experiences no discrimination, but acceptance and happiness. Let us go now for a detailed explanation. I would like to read the first stanza. If I was a tree, the bird wouldn't ask me, before it built its nest, what caste I am. The poet in this stanza states his reason to be born a tree, since he is welcomed by nature without any discrimination. The bird wouldn't ask the tree what caste it belonged to before building its nest. Let us read the second stanza. When sunlight embraced me, my shadow wouldn't feel defiled, my friendship with the cool breeze, and the leaves would be sweet. Here, the poet says that if the sunlight touches the tree, the shadow wouldn't feel defiled. Nature would accept everything and every creature without any discrimination. The tree enjoys a sweet friendship with the cool breeze and the leaves. Let us read the next lines. Raindrops wouldn't turn back, taking me for a dog-eater when I branch out further from my roots. Mother Earth wouldn't flee, shouting for a bath. This stanza says that the raindrops falling on the tree do not stop on finding the dog-eater, a disrespectful reference to the tree as something low. As a tree spreads out its roots, Mother Earth would not run away, fearing defilement like in human society. Now on to the next lines. The sacred cow would scrape her body on my bark, scratching wherever it itched, and the 300,000 gods sheltering inside her would touch me. The poet in these lines ironically says that the sacred cow would not mind scraping her body on the bark of the tree. Thousands of gods sheltering inside her body would touch the tree without any hesitation. Let us read the last stanza. Who knows at the end, hacked into pieces of dry wood, burning in the holy fire, I might be made pure, or becoming the bier for a sinless body, be borne on the shoulders of 4 good men. Modnakudu Chinnaswamy, through this last stanza, hopes that a tree hacked into pieces of dry wood would still be pure, burning in the holy fire. So, as a tree, he could still become pure. Besides, as pieces of wood, he would do a sacred job of carrying a sinless body as a bier borne by 4 good men. Now the conclusion. The poem is critical of the century-old concept of defilement and purification that still exists in human society. It condemns the unethical and prejudiced treatment of humans based on caste. The poet questions these inhuman practices. Let us hope the poet's words open a new path towards a better and balanced society. And this ends my explanation. I hope you've understood this poem much better. Feel free to share your views, thoughts, and opinions. As always, I'll be encouraged to do more wonderful videos if you could subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Until my next video, take care.